Good morning, good morning. It is Sunday evening, 6:24 at night. I'm so tired. I don't really know. I just got woke up either by something that happened in my dream or something that happened outside. I just looked outside and I didn't see anything, so I have no idea, but it was a very loud bang, like very loud, like so loud, but I didn't see anything outside, so I don't know what the deal is. It may have just been part of my dream. That's the thing. But we're up, we're awake. We are tremendously hungry. I've been asleep for about 13 hours. My body is very, very, very sore. Yeah, so that's the thing. Alright, I'm hungry. My legs hurt. They hurty a lot. We did like the most yesterday. She used all of our spoons. Girl. Oh my god. She used all of our spoons. Goofy ass. Oh goodness. I have eaten a slice of cake, but I do not want to eat a second, so I am going to put it away. So let's do that. All I feel like doing right now is lay down. That's all I feel like doing. Yes, indeed. Don't exactly want to sit in this chair. I kind of just want to lay down and chill. Lay down and chill. Like, I still want to watch YouTube, but, and like, I don't really feel like falling asleep. Ow. But I also just want to lay down and watch YouTube. Alright. It's 12:48 at night, and let's have a little conversation about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So, yesterday, obviously, we were up in Cleveland for a very fat minute. And by very fat, I mean the whole of 2 days. Not even 2 days. But we were up there, we enjoyed ourselves, and one of the things that we ended up doing was obviously going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, where I got the books that I showed you in yesterday's vlog. However, I didn't really explain much of what was going on in there, and I didn't really record anything in there at all. But I did get a Taylor Swift book. Yep, I showed this yesterday. I got another Taylor Swift book. I asked them if they had the Eras Tour book. They did not, so I ended up finding it on Amazon and trying to buy it again. This is the second time I've tried to buy that book off of Amazon. The first time it got canceled because the book was in unsellable condition, and they refunded the money, so there's that. And then this 590-ish page book. Is it 561 or 591? I remember that it ended in 1. Come on. The last labeled page is 591. But yes, this absolute unit of a book. This is, Pink Floyd is probably my favorite old band. I really like I like a lot of them, but I like Van Halen. But I feel like I listen to them way more often than any other old band, so I got that book. I think it'd be interesting to read and learn and see what all I missed because I wasn't born yet. Yes. Anyway, obviously went to the museum. It was a lot of fun. I got those 3 books right there. I haven't taken the time to put them up yet. They're most likely going to be down here in this section, because I don't want to fill up this section. This is my space, astrophysics, physics, astronomy section, and this is my romance section, but the rest of this is just random books. So I don't particularly want to fill either one of these shelves up, but we'll put them up eventually. Yeah, I enjoyed the museum. One of the first things that they showed in there was Lonely Island outfit was in a case, and if you know, you know. I'm just gonna say they were holding presents, like in the music video. I'm not gonna say the title of the song because it's explicit. Just know it's in a box. But that was there, which I thought was interesting. The things that really stood out the most during that was obviously the thing that I just said. A bunch of Taylor Swift stuff. I enjoyed seeing the Taylor Swift stuff. I was surprised to see Kim Petras stuff in there. I was like, what? And then the stuff with Jimi Hendrix, and then obviously the stuff with Pink Floyd. Those were all of the things that I thought were the most interesting things there. I enjoyed looking at all of them. I didn't take pictures of much of them. I didn't take pictures of much stuff. I think the only real things that I took pictures of in there were the box, the guys in the box, yeah, the Lonely Island thing. Apparently I took a picture of the Blues Brothers. I don't know why. No offense to the Blues Brothers. I don't know anything about them other than my old music teacher liked them. I posted one of these on my Instagram. This is the lake, I believe Lake Erie, from inside the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And then a Pink Floyd exhibit, the Taylor Swift exhibit, and I took a picture of a pigeon. Also, at the concert venue, I saw this little flamingo this was outside, just stuck outside somewhere. Didn't record it again, I just took a picture of it. I thought it was interesting. There was an item there that was no longer on display. The ensemble cast mask for 2020, and they said the artifact is temporarily been removed, and they put that over top of all of the text, so I can't even read what the little description is about it. There's a what's going on with this the piano folklore. Yeah, there was a bunch of there was also a cardigan. I believe it said that was the one that she wore in the music video. Yeah. And the Evermore fit, and a throne, and a red fit. I don't know what the red fit was for. Oh, I guess the Willow fit, because it's for Willow, not Evermore itself. Yeah. And then the Pink Floyd display, which looks pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty fun. And as far as the, what is that called? Submarine. Yeah, the submarine. The submarine was cool. Just went in, looked, strolled around, listened to a couple little audio tours. There was 2 Navy personnel in there. One of them was definitely active. I don't know if the other one was active or not. But he gave us a lot of information. And then the other guy also gave us a lot of information, and we saw the whole torpedo areas and the whole inside and the engine and everything. It looked pretty cool. Actually, the first clip in yesterday's vlog where I'm actually showing the lake itself, we were standing on the top of the submarine, on the, I guess it's called the deck. We were standing on the deck of the submarine, which was interesting. Didn't record that. I didn't record. it's difficult of what to and what to not record, because I kind of want to be in the moment, but I also kind of record, but I also don't want to disturb other people, and at the same time I don't want to spend hours trying to edit my roommate out of the vlogs because he doesn't want to be in them. So I try to be careful with what I record because I know he's not interested in being part of it. He said he doesn't care that his voice is in it, so you definitely hear him, especially in yesterday's vlog, but a lot of other ones too. But yeah, he just doesn't want to be in it, so that's a thing. Oh, yes, this part of the vlog, I literally just said, I accidentally said we just finished the main event. It was the opening event. We just finished the opening event and there was an intermission. And at the end of the intermission, I went to go to the bathroom and throw away that box because I was tired of holding it. And they started playing some of the music and I was like, oh great, I missed some of it. When I got back out there, they hadn't come out on stage yet. There was this giant tarp covering the entire front of the stage, and they hadn't done anything with that yet. Probably a minute or two after I sat back down, the tarp actually fell to the ground and it started the whole show, which was really fucking cool. They were projecting something on the tarp, but we couldn't see it at all, just from our positioning. I ended up taking like 60-something videos of the concert. I'm not posting any of them. That's just for me and whoever I feel like sending it to that I know, like mom and dad. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Also, they were passing out stickers, orange and purple, to put on the flashlight of your phone to turn on during one of the songs. I believe the song was Damocles, was the one that they wanted us to turn our lights on for, which ended up looking really cool. Everybody, well, I don't think everybody had it, but a lot of people had it and ended up looking really cool looking. So that was awesome. And then, oh yes, so a bunch of people took out signs just out of their pocket and these were the people like literally standing in front of the stage. They took a bunch of paper out of their pocket and tons of them just had signs, and we absolutely could not read them at all. However, the main guy from Sleep Token reached out to get one of the security personnel to grab him one so that he could hold it back towards us, and they posted this picture. Can I get this reflection off? Bruh. It's still reflecting. They ended up, oh, now it's reflecting you. They ended up posting this picture on Instagram, and I was finally able to see what the sign says, and tons of people pulled out signs, and it said, "You are so loved." I don't know if this is the first concert that they did that the fans did that, but yeah, he saw them and paused for a little bit, it seemed, and then continued singing, and then reached out to get one of them to hold it and show it to the entire audience. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. People are posting online that he was very emotional to that. I could have been, could not have been. I don't know. It was nothing that was posted directly by them, but could be possible. Could be possible. Here's a better picture of the signs from the actual audience. You can actually read them a lot better without glare, apparently. But yeah, the concert was really, really, really awesome. Here's another one without the, it's on their Instagram. If you want to see the pictures, it's on their Instagram. Just go to Instagram and type in Sleep Token. It's there. It's their last post, or their post for Cleveland. It's pretty awesome. I really enjoyed the concert, but like looking at their other posts, there's not really anything that they posted like that for any of the other concerts so far. So that might have just been for the Cleveland concert. I don't really know what's going on. I think fans are like thinking that something is wrong with him or something. I don't know. It's just stuff that I'm reading online. I don't know if any of it's true or not, but it was really cool. I really enjoyed the concert, even though we did not have the best seats at all. We were literally like the last section off to the side before they just was like closed off because it was too far over. So, oh, and the opening band was called Thornhill, and they're from Australia, and they were pretty good too. Oh, the clip that I left in for the concert actually was Thornhill, so if you heard that, that was Thornhill. I didn't leave anything for Sleep Token in there, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I did. Most of it's on this phone, recorded the wrong direction. I mean, tons of videos of the concert. It was fun. I really, really enjoyed it. I did not mean to lock that. You can actually see him singing with the signs in the background. This is him with the sign, holding it out to everybody. Of course, there was a giant speaker there, too. Yeah, he actually holds on it for quite a while, and then he drops it in the middle of the performance. I don't know if he ended up going back on stage to pick it up after the stadium let out or not, but when we left, it was still on stage. I wonder if he kept it. That'd be interesting. He may that might be entirely possible. But yeah, that was really interesting. Let's see. Yeah, all the orange and purple lights from our phone, and the purple does not show up that well, but it looks really cool. Honestly, I might add this to tomorrow to this vlog. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I haven't. I'll figure that out later. I might just add it to the end. But yeah, that's... Oh, while I got to be a passenger princess, I played 3 to 4-ish hours of Pokemon Sapphire. Not Sapphire. Scarlet. How many times am I gonna get that mixed up? Sapphire's blue, Scarlet's red. It's red. Sapphire's Scarlet. Pokemon Scarlet. Ugh. Honestly, just for the fuck of it, I might just sit here and put my AirPods in and listen to every single video that I took. You know what I can do? Fucking gigabrain shit. I can literally add all these files into Vegas and I can edit it together in a video for myself. I'm not going to upload it, but I can edit it into a video myself. Oh, I wanted to post this on Instagram or TikTok. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and post that. If you want to see it, the link's in the description to my TikTok. You can see what I just posted. I'm literally going to post it right now. Ugh, this is not working the way that I wanted to. It's being problematic. Problematique. Sorry. We're gonna transfer all these files from this phone to this phone. So let's do that. Wow. I did not think I recorded that much, but that right there. Almost 30 minutes. I recorded almost 30 minutes of that concert. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, let's edit it. If it even needs to be edited. Probably not. Probably just gonna listen through it and be like, yeah, that's good. And then just fucking render it. But 28 and a half minutes just over. Wow. Okay. Well, Anyways, I'm gonna edit this together and listen to this whole thing again. No, I will not be uploading this to YouTube or anywhere for that matter. This is for me and whoever happens to be on my computer. But that's if they find it amongst all of the other, 5 terabytes of shit that are on here. Oh, sorry, 7 terabytes of shit that's on here. So, well, we're done editing that. Well, I use the word editing very loosely. We're done watching all of these files very closely put together in order. There was no actual editing necessary. I literally just made sure all the files were nice and close together, no space between them, and then watched all 28.5 minutes of it and then told it to render. It was nice. I enjoyed it. I'm glad that I thought about that. I didn't think about that there. I didn't think about that until I was talking about it earlier. Which, well, hold on. That's my roommate. Let's not turn the camera around yet. Okay. You know how it's up and down? I recorded that just to watch it on my phone, but now that I am like, why don't I just put it in Vegas, because I have it anyways, and then edit all of it together so that when I want to watch the concert, it'll be right here on the computer. So whatever the next concert is that I go to, which I have no idea, no clue, none at all, I'm gonna record it the normal way, this way, so that I can put it on here like this and edit it all together into a nice little video for me to keep until forever, until I lose it or it gets corrupted or destroyed or no longer have power ever, or die and then it gets deleted along with the many terabytes of shit that I have. I mean, I've been vlogging for just over a year and I already have 7 terabytes. So if I do this until I'm 100, we're gonna have a lot of terabytes. But hey, maybe my kids or grandkids will come across it one day when they're going through my shit and be like, huh, sleep token. What's that? With a date and a city. And maybe they'll watch it. That'd be cool. That would be cool. This video's got another, I don't know, it's gonna take about half an hour to render. And then we'll put it in its necessary folder. Yeah, but nice idea. Good thinking there, buddy. Good thinking there. Yes, indeed. Honestly, there's at least 2 more concerts that I have on my phone that I might do the same thing for. One of them is Paramore, and one of them is Evanescence. Oh, did I record any of the 2021 or 2022? I went to like 3 concerts that year, which was very abnormal. And I mean, they were all amazing. And then I haven't been to a concert till last night. So it was nice to go to another concert. I was thinking, I know that I've said this 1.5 trillion times. We all know that I was thinking of dropping several thousand to go to a Taylor Swift concert, but I decided to not. Unfortunate, but looking back now, I should have said bluff it and just dropped all of it on a concert and a flight and the hotel. Yeah, I should have just been like, you know what, fuck it. Who knows? Maybe the next concert I'll go to is the Life of a Showgirl tour. That'd be cool. Maybe. I have no idea what's coming out or who's doing. I don't know any of that. Fucking, if something stands out, then something stands out. But the only thing that comes to mind that might stand out anytime soon would be Taylor Swift. So that's a thing. I'm gonna start recording it that way whenever I go to another concert to so that I can do exactly that. Now, when I'm home and I'm bored and I want to watch the concert, I don't have to watch a couple second clip, a couple second clip, a couple second clip. I can just go here and watch all 28 minutes of it without having to keep changing files. Which I know I could have just sat there and recorded way longer, but I do send these videos to Mom so that she can see, and I try to keep them under a minute so that they will actually send, because if they get too much bigger than a minute, then they'll be like, the video is too large to send. So all of those clips are less than a minute and 20 seconds, I want to say. Oh, you know what I figured out? This right here. I had no idea what it was. I just thought it was cool. But I just looked at it up there in front of me because it's right here, but it's also right here. Isn't this the football stadium? Isn't this the US Bank Stadium here? I mean, I know this is Minneapolis, but isn't that the stadium? US Bank, not the arena, even though that's named something else now. Stadium. Because the US Bank Arena used to be something in downtown Cincinnati. Just a venue. Let's see if we can find a picture that I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Here's the building and the tip and a little sidewalk here. Here's the building. Here is the tip. And here is the sidewalk to the parking garage. You know, the amount of times that I look at this picture every time I get on my computer, and just every time I get on my computer, it's right there. It's right there in all of its gloriousness, or whatever you want to call it. And I've just been like, that's an interesting building. Have no idea what it is. Didn't even think to care. I was just like, yep, that's there. It just popped in my head, literally looking at it a couple minutes ago, that this is the damn stadium. The thing that I pay attention to most in this photo is literally the snow here and the sign for the gold medal flower. That's literally what I look at the most whenever I look at this picture. There's not really much specifics that I look at. I mostly just look here, or at all the snow here in this area. That's funny that I didn't realize that till a couple minutes ago. Oh my goodness, that's interesting. The more you know. Look at that. Nerding out to nerd shit. Yeah. Wait, did I not upload the vlog yet? Hello? That's been done. Why did I not upload it yet? Let's fix that. Alright. That is already uploaded and actively pending. It's going to do all of its processing and all of that stuff, but it's done. So that is, well, it's uploaded, so that's good. We're still waiting for that to render, and we're going to delete all these white files from a bunch of folders that we don't need. So, well, a bunch of folders that... This is the vlog on December 1st last year, and all of these are... all the white ones are audio files for Vegas, and, well, since they're not in Vegas anymore, I'm just going to delete them all. So let's delete all of them and save at least a little bit of space. I know that they're not really all that big, but, I mean, it saves a tiny bit, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, I think I've sat I've been lazy long enough. Let's put this pizza away and throw the rest of it in the garbage. The puppy seems to want out, so we're going to take her out. So let's put this stuff away and do that. All right. We went outside. Yes. Didn't we, princess? Didn't we? Now, we're going back to my bedroom. I'm gonna get one, apparently. And we're gonna take these shoes off because, well, they hurt my feet. But they're the only pair of slippers that I kind of actually have. I know they're not technically slippers, but I use them as slippers. Anyways, the inside of them have been flattened out to the point that it hurts my feet sometimes. So yeah, at this point I am gonna figure out what time I need to get up and what time I need to go to bed for the load tomorrow. So let's do that. Does anybody remember when I said I was going to figure out what time I needed to go to bed and what time I needed to wake up? Yeah, I didn't do that. But I am getting ready to lay down, so I'm gonna figure that out and lay down and probably go to bed. So yeah. Alright, 8 p.m. which is a while from now, but okay, we stopped sliding. We're not gonna talk about it, we're just gonna go take a nap. My body still be sore from the adventure. Yes, indeed. So why not proceed to nap even longer? Oh, that's why I stopped sliding. Because the chair ran into the suitcase and wouldn't roll back any farther. I'm gonna be honest, I totally, completely forgot that my roommate had work today. Completely fucking forgot. I woke up and he was gone and I was like, he's already awake. Interesting. And he's already gone? He's awake and gone. Okay. And then at like 3 or 4 in the morning, I think, maybe 1, I was like, oh shit, that's why we had to come home last night and not today. Because he had to work today. I totally forgot about that. I'm taking the Sleep Token hoodie to the truck. I don't care. And I should probably bring 2 hoodies back from the truck. There's too many in there. But I'm gonna lay down, cuddle with the puppy until she decides that she wants to get off the bed. And then I'm gonna go back to sleep. So let's do that. Alright. It is 8:23. Yeah, 8:23, and I need to end today's vlog and start the next one, so I'm going to thank you guys for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. If you keep coming back, why not go ahead and hit the bell so that you can get notifications every single time that I upload. If you are interested, you can also scroll down just a little bit farther and take a gander at the description. There you can find the links to my Twitch, my Discord, my other YouTube channels, as well as all of my socials, if you are interested in any of that. And of course, I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the next daily vlog. And as always, phone hugs and bye-bye. Also, somebody ate a slice of my cake.